Yo, peace and love, everybody. Neighborhood niggas checking in, good in the hood. And today, I want to talk to you all about mindset. Yeah, right now I'm just sitting down, chilling, in my room, enjoying this snow day. Well, you know, doing my best to enjoy it because it's definitely been very um, interesting to say the least. But yeah, anyway, as far as mindset, let's go ahead and jump into this. Mindset, as we know, controls everything because the all is mind, right? So let's really break that down. The all is mind. That's the first hermetic principle. And with the all is mind, that means that literally everything that we know starts in the mind, okay? Now, what is the mind? The mind, in my opinion, is on perspective. The mind is something that we are all attached to. A lot of times we like to put like leash on the mind, say in my mind or in my mind, but it's like the mind is all encompassing because we know the mind and the brain are two different things, right? You have your own brain in your body, but the mind is like it's like a subconscious network where we all have like a little insert within it, but it's connected. So that's the reason why at certain times, in certain scenarios, you're able to read other people's minds or have telepathy because it's something that we're all attached to. Kind of like the Matrix, when you look at the Matrix and you look at the machine city and everybody being plugged into the grid. That's what the mind is, right? So the all is mind. And literally that means that everything that you see in your peripheral, see in your forefront, your any sight, anything you see outside of yourself, it started in here first. So literally, or it started in the mind, right? Okay. So with that being said, that means that if everything you see outside of you started in the mind, then wherever you're at in your life is um basically you're there because of how you think about yourself. It's how you feel about yourself. It's how your mind perceives yourself. Because ultimately, if you know that you control your reality, that your reality is your responsibility, then that means that wherever you're at, you can't blame anybody but yourself. You have to take full responsibility for where you're at in life and what you plan to accomplish, what you have accomplished. Nobody's to blame because the all is mine, right? And we all have an ability to tap into that. So it's important that when we um, go about our goals and we have these ideas and these things we want to accomplish, you already visualize yourself accomplishing those things. You already visualize that already being done. You visualize the end goal because the mind is like a roadmap that you're allowed to see yourself where you want to go. It's like, if you ever played a video game or something and you pull up the map, you're able to pinpoint your destination or where you want to go, and then you just go in that direction, right? Or how you can just teleport in certain levels. You can teleport from one place to the other, and now you're in a new world or new this, new that. That's the same thing how the mind works, right? Because you have to, in order for you to be whoever you want to be. If you want to be wealthy, if you just want to be successful, if you just want to have your own business, like it could be something minuscule, it could be, it could be big. You know what I'm saying? The thing that is in common with that's common with both of those aspects is really understanding that your mind is key to all of that. Your mind is key to what you want to accomplish. You have to visualize, you have to feel, you have to know, you have to put yourself in that area or in that standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in meditation and you're visualizing, you have to use all of your senses. You have to use all your senses in order to bring that to yourself. So if you're visualizing you want to be on the beach, you feel the sand running through your toes. You know what I'm saying? As I'm telling you this, I'm visualizing right now. You visualize the sand running through your toes. You know what I'm saying? You can taste the salt water in the air. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the warmth from the sun hitting your skin. You know what I mean? Like you visualize these aspects and then you incorporate your senses with it, and that's how you bring it to yourself. So when we talking about wealth, if you wanted to build wealth, you have to already feel wealthy. There's no way that you're going to attract something that you're not already feeling, because at that point you're just going to negate it. It goes even so deeper into the words that we say, because mindset is all, right? But your subconscious mind is that powerful, right? Your subconscious mind absorbs it all, absorbs everything. So even when we're giving ourselves self-talk or we're listening to music and things like that, the reason why so many people have they're where they want to be is because of what they ingest, what they consume. And you're consuming things through all these other senses, regardless of just what you're eating, right? So if you want to hit reach a certain level of success or whatever, it's important that you consume knowledge and wisdom from successful people, because there's a reason why there's only like rich people or wealthy people only want to hang around wealthy people, because it's a similar mindset that they're at. It's a similar frequency that they're on. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're hanging around people who are in lack and they feel as if they're in lack and they express that, all they're going to track is what they feel. But if you're around people who know they're wealthy, who know that they're the epitome of wealth, riches, all of that, and wealth is it's so broad. It's not even just a physical aspect, a monetary aspect, but you have to feel that within, and then you'll get the monetary aspect too. It's a part of it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's nothing wrong with wanting, or it's nothing wrong with having, money. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. Like, if anything, in this world, in this construct that we live in, you need that in order to, maneuver the way you want to maneuver. Because if you want to go to Paris tomorrow, how you gonna get to Paris if you don't have the money for it? If you don't have the funds, you know what I'm saying? Unless you know somebody who can smuggle you over there. But if we're being realistic, then you have to already feel. First off, you have to already see yourself there. If you haven't if you're at a point where you can't afford it yet, first off, let's change that. You can afford everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? You can afford anything that you want out of life. It's just a matter of if you're there right now. But never say can't. Take that out of your vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to move to a certain place, start speaking that into existence. Like, I can afford that. You see yourself living in that place. You see yourself waking up and you're visualizing, you know what I'm saying? Use your senses, okay? The whole point of this video today is to really tell you all and show you all and express to you all how important the mind is. Because the mind controls all, right? How you feel about yourself, what you think about yourself, it controls everything. So you cannot have a dollar to your name and walk past somebody and they just know you're royalty because you think and you know that you're royalty. It's that simple. And in order for you to start really achieving what you want to achieve, you have to believe that you can do it. You have to know that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? We have to no longer walk in beliefs, walk in our knowing, right? So, when it comes to anything that you want out of life, you're capable and you're worthy of it. Start speaking that to yourself and start speaking that to others, because eventually the same people that are around you will be a representation of how you feel about yourself. So the more you speak life into others and everything, and the more you speak life into yourself, those same people are going to start coming back around to you, and you'll be going to be getting the exact same thing that you're putting out into the universe. So that's what I wanted to speak on today. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate everybody for tuning in, to get this drop. Please tap in with me on www.selfknowledge.com, CELLPH knowledge.com, where I have a lot of modalities that will allow you to get to know yourself even further. One thing that I definitely suggest everybody tap into is indigenous psychology readings. I offer indigenous psychology spreads that basically give you your own guidelines of self. Like, it expresses your functional and dysfunctional aspects of self. So like you'll know, when you're being dysfunctional, okay, I need to change this because this is something that I'm doing right now. It's helping you to be more intimate with yourself and know and provide that knowledge of self. Okay. And yeah, besides that, I really appreciate everybody that's been tapping in with me. For those y'all that's in Atlanta, know that we're having our event coming up soon in March. So, please DM me your email so I can go ahead and send that information out. And yeah, let's continue to build, let's continue to grow, all right? Peace and love, y'all.